All right, hello. My name's Mr. Zahea. Everyone calls me Mr. Z, and this will be my first podcast. And this one's going to be about the Ministry of Education e-learning. Bear with me. I have the two computers running, and my other one has all the info. So, to start off, what really is e-learning? The way we're teaching has completely changed and will continue to change. And I think it's important for us to be at the head of the curve of this. In saying that, e-learning involves the use of electronic technologies to support learning and teaching. Easy enough. There's going to be a period of uncomfortableness and expect that, but as you build your repertoire of skills, it becomes easier and easier. So I'd like to start right away with the issues we're having. Um, there's many misconceptions that e-learning is only done for X people or Y person, or I believe it to be for every student and all students. So right now, I believe the future is e-learning, and I'm going to go over some of the issues that we can foresee already. One of them being academic dishonesty. The reality for this is any class you go in, there's a potential for dishonesty. But if you create a culture and space where you challenge your students, they're engaged, they don't need to cheat or be dishonest or anything of that nature. Another one, area of concern, technology and pedagogy. I don't think we really need to change much as teachers. I think the more we're available online, the easier it is for students to access. And the more skills we have and the more learning styles we can use to get through to our students. As in any class, there's always dynamics. Um, E-learning is an interesting one because you don't always get to be face to face, and there's many pros and cons. I'm just going to go over the pros. Students that normally fit in a certain box, if we can call it that, no one knows who you are on e-learning. They get to know you. So if he was the troublemaker or she was a troublemaker throughout the whole year, now they're just a name online that it's a lot easier to teach and there's a lot less fear. If you make a mistake online, no one sees your face, you don't hear anyone laughing at you, students can feel more comfortable. Being isolated or alienated from the group. I've taken many online courses and it's very similar to a class situation where the more you put in, the more you get out. If you don't participate, you don't do your tasks, and you don't engage in meaningful conversation, it's the same as any in class. So I'm a big fan of the online community. My biggest thing I can boast about it is it's available to everyone always. Everyone has access to some sort of technological device or a library. So e-learning really has leveled the playing field for all learners. And I can post my lessons online, and if students don't get it, they can go home and review it. They don't understand it, their parents can review it. I'm big on Google Classroom right now, so the Ministry of Education in my board has opened up Google for us. Have you ever had an incident where students, oh, I lost my assignment, I don't know what it is for homework, I'm lost? If you have Google Classroom, you can hand out your assignments online, and they're available e-file. Students can complete their tasks online. I have an ongoing running blog, so at the end of the day, students can see what they've accomplished, what they've done. This is also a running dialogue for parents to see what their kids are doing in class. So as teachers, we cover ourselves from the liability of parents saying you didn't teach X, Y, or Z when if it's explicitly posted, there's no real argument. What do we need to be aware of for e-learning? There's a lot of front-end work. The ministry is helping us, but you got to understand there's a ton of front-end work. But once the ball gets rolling, it really starts getting easier. And the more comfortable you are with the technology, the easier it is for you. So my challenge is for all teachers, use technology. Use it to your advantage. Show YouTube clips, play videos, have class blogs. If you're not the most proficient at it, you will be. You just have to practice. Is there a best method to it? I don't think there is. I think you got to give differentiated instruction, and you got to give them a multiplicity of avenues to succeed, as well as a multiplicity of teaching skills. Just like the classroom, you got to be creative and you got to know your class. Sending out surveys in paper form can be a disaster when they bring them back because they're all wrinkled, crumpled, lost, whatever. Online, you can create a simple survey. So my challenge is to all teachers, get comfortable with the technology. It's coming, it's here. Thank you.